Good afternoon, parents. I want to take a couple minutes today to help you understand our approach when we create our off-season training options. And let me start with something that I need to be incredibly clear. We do not ever want a family to spend $1 more than they are comfortable with. When we created our base player package this year, we think we did a good job between the team practices, the open gym sessions, and the batting cage membership of putting together a program that allows our guys to accomplish a lot during the off season. But because we know that there's families that are looking for more, we offer a lot of different options so that families can create a package that makes sense for them. We know there are different budgets out there, and we know that players have different needs. So that's why we offer so many different ways of creating your off-season package, so it's the perfect fit for your family. And I do understand that when you look at some of the base prices, they're pretty high. I get that. But if you look at the sheet that I've attached to this email, when you break it down, all of our programs, whether it be the larger Power Hitters and Aces Academy programs or the 60-minute group training sessions for hitting, defense, velocity training, every program that we're offering has a base price of $40 an hour. And when you think about it, that's actually less than the cost of a 30-minute private hitting lesson or pitching lesson. So we want to make these programs as affordable as we can for families. It's just important that you understand that to get any real results, it takes a lot of time. And so specifically with the Aces Academy and the Power Hitters programs, that's a larger upfront cost because of the amount of time allocated to working towards those results. With those two programs, you're putting in 2 sessions a week at 2 hours each. So you're getting 4 hours of training a week, which comes out to be 60 hours of training over the course of the off season. So of course, it's going to be a higher cost. And I understand that's not for every family, and that's why we've added the addition of the 60-minute group sessions so that you also have the ability, if you're looking for a more well-rounded, all-around program to work on defense and arm strength and still get in your hitting sessions, you can piggyback those hour-long groups just the same way that ITB's done it in the past. The only difference being is instead of 45-minute sessions, we really think that a 60-minute session is more beneficial. So when you look at the way the schedule lays out, those types of programs allow you to either come in and do 2 or 3 hours of training back to back to back, and you can knock out your schedule in that way, or you have the choice of spreading it out over the course of the week. It has a lot more flexibility. We really are trying to create something that offered so many opportunities to families, and so that's why when there are all those opportunities, we also felt that it was important to allow families to sit down with Chris and Larry and help streamline and make that off-season program customized and efficient to fit your family's needs. So I'm really encouraging you, whether you are going to participate in our programs or you're not, please come in and sign up for a time to sit down with Chris and Larry. Start building a relationship with those guys, because the more that we're all on the same page, the better results we're going to see through the course of the offseason. We want to get to know your sons. We want to help them understand what we see in them and what their strengths and weaknesses are, so that we really can have an efficient program to help them get where they want to get to. So at the bottom of this email, I've also copied in the link to the calendar so that you can set up a time with those guys. Again, whether or not you're going to participate in additional training, please come in, sit down with those guys. Let's get on the same page with what you're trying to do this off season, and let's make this the best program that we possibly can. All right, the last thing I want to say is, if finances really are the issue here, please reach out to me. I'm willing to work with any family. If your son's hungry to put in the work and put in the time, I'm willing to help you find a way to make that happen. Whether that's by a different payment structure or something like that, we can get creative. But I don't want money to be the conversation here. I want your son putting in the work that he wants to put in to get where he wants to get to. So if that's the issue, please don't hesitate to reach out. All right, appreciate the time. If anyone has any questions, let me know, and let's make this the best off season that you guys have experienced yet.